The Golden State Warriors just wrapped up the California Classic with a 1-2 record. Not ideal, but not a disaster either. They beat the Lakers in a close one, 89-84, but dropped tight games to the Spurs and the Heat. Now, the real test begins. The Las Vegas Summer League, where the competition steps up big time. Let's break it down. First up, Jackson Rowe. He's 28, so he's not your typical young prospect, but he's been the most consistent guy on the court. 14 points, active hands on defense, and a calming presence for a squad that can look chaotic at times. He's clearly the vet leader on this team, and it shows. Now let's talk about the guy who might be the biggest surprise of the whole Summer League for the Warriors, Will Richard. This dude came over in that wild 7-team trade, and honestly, not many people even knew who he was. But he stepped on the floor in a Warriors jersey and made an immediate impact. In his debut, Richard dropped 16 points, went a perfect 8 for 8 from the free throw line, grabbed 4 boards, and snagged 2 steals. That's an efficient, well-rounded game. Exactly what coaches love in Summer League. He didn't force anything. He played within the flow and still stood out. What's even better is his two-way ability. He's not just scoring, he's putting in real work on the defensive end. You see him sliding on switches, contesting shots, getting in passing lanes. He looks like someone who understands defensive rotations and takes pride in getting stops. His second game? Still solid. 12 points, 5 rebounds, and more strong defensive possessions. He's showing consistency, which is rare this early. A lot of guys pop in one game and disappear the next. But Richard is giving you steady production every night so far. And what stands out the most? His basketball IQ. You can tell he's been coached well. He doesn't over-dribble, he moves off the ball, and he knows when to attack. He's not trying to play hero ball, he just makes the right play. That's huge when you're fighting for a camp invite or a two-way contract. So if you're the Warriors front office, you have to be watching Will Richard closely. This isn't just a hustle guy. This is someone who could actually crack the rotation in the future if he keeps developing. He's looking like one of the most NBA-ready players on the floor, and that's saying something. I wouldn't be shocked if we see him dominate a game in Vegas. He's that close to putting it all together: scoring, defense, pace, and confidence. If Cryer is the flamethrower, Richard is the glue guy who could sneak his way into real minutes down the line. And we've got to talk about LJ Cryer. The dude's shooting has been lights out. 19 points and 5 threes against the Spurs. That kind of firepower off the bench is rare. He's got deep range, quick release, and most importantly, confidence. Cryer is making a real case for a two-way contract, if not more. On the rookie side, Alex Tuhey had a rough start. He finished his debut with just 6 points and 6 boards, and the team was minus 34 with him on the floor. But he plays with grit. He's diving for loose balls, switching defensively, and doing the dirty work. The numbers don't pop, but you can see the foundation. Coach Lane Wilson said it best. This team isn't about star hunting, it's about development. That's why guys like Tuhey still get minutes, and why they're giving extended looks to players like Javan Johnson and Ethan Thompson, who are grinding for a G League spot or even a last bench role. Now looking ahead, the Warriors will play 4 games in Vegas, starting with the Trailblazers, then the Jazz, Grizzlies, and Raptors. I think they are going to go 2-2. If Cryer stays hot and Richard keeps that balance of defense and aggression, they could surprise a team or two. So, are the Warriors going to dominate Summer League? Maybe not, but they've got some real sleeper talent brewing. Let me know in the comments who you think is the breakout star, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on noties. I'll be covering every Warriors Summer League game, start to finish.